The lonely engineer problem. Yes, this is a problem. Look, most audio engineers don't fail because they don't know audio. Most audio engineers fail because they're trying to do things alone. They're trying to do it without accountability, without someone calling out their bullshit excuses for not doing the thing. You know what I mean? So my name is Donnie Baker. I'm a audio engineer. This is what I do. I'm usually in this room by myself for hours and hours and hours. And you know what happens? And I know you guys are guilty of it too. And I've actually seen this happen with other engineers in my studio. They've got devices set up. They got their phone, they got their iPad, they're watching TV because they're trying to not be lonely. It can be a problem. So if you're trying to do this on your own without accountability, without your peers, without someone saying, hey man, that doesn't sound good. Let's try something different. You know what I mean? Even if you ask, like be a part of a group, be a part of a community that you can go to and post a mix and say, hey, what do you guys think of this mix? Am I headed in the right direction? I mean, you don't want to ask the client. You know what I mean? I've actually recently, I had a mix and I did a quick thing just in my mind, and this was the lonely part of being in this room by myself. In my mind, I'm like, let me just throw something together and then throw it to the client and see if I'm going in the right direction with this mix. I was mixing something that it's not really a genre that I mix a lot. You know, it was a EDM kind of thing with vocals, some other, but most of the instruments are electronic. Not one of the things not a mix that I normally do. So I threw a quick little static mix together and I threw it to the client. I said, hey, let me know what you think. Let me know if I'm going in the right direction with your song. Bro, he immediately emailed me back and said, yeah, no, dude, thanks for trying. What do you mean thanks for trying? He said, yeah, your mix is horrible, bro. So, I mean, what I should have done, what I could have done, I mean, I'm in a couple of groups, I'm in a couple of communities. What I could have done was throw it to my community, throw it to my peers, throw it to people I know, ask people, hey, come listen to this real quick. See what you think before sending it to the client. Because the client doesn't understand the process of how our brains work, you know, and how we process things. And, you know, we might, I don't know. The way our brains work, the way our mindset is set is different than most people. That's why we do this. Okay, this is why we're here. This is why I'm in this room. So this is what I mean. Like, and we might get bad habits, and our bad habits go unchecked without having someone to go, hey, bro, don't do that. That's not no. Stop doing that. Don't be that guy. Don't stop stacking all those plugins, man. What's wrong with you? To have someone call me out, you know, and I call others out in my community. And this is why we're a community of peers. There's you know, a bunch of us in there at any given time, and you can throw a mix up there and go, hey, what do you guys think? Let me know if you think I'm going in the right direction. How's my kick drum sounding? How's that snare? Is it working for you? No, it's not. Maybe you should try this. Hey, you know what? I just had a similar sound and I did it this way. Let me share with you what I did. This is what I'm talking about with having peers and someone to hold me accountable. You know what else is some bad habits that we get into? And I know you guys are guilty of it. Don't try to tell me that you're not. You get on the phone, you get on the device, and you start scrolling. And you look up and an hour and a half has gone by. And what are you watching these, 3-minute YouTube shorts? No offense to YouTube here, bro, but because that's where you're watching me, but on the TikTok, man, you're just like, boom, boom, next. And I don't know, man, it depends on your algorithm of what you've been watching. You know, some of us are watching cat videos. Some of us are watching political stuff, and so the thoughts come into, hey, bro, this is a really bad habit. You got to get out of. You got to stop. I mean, if you're wanting to do this for a living, I mean, you got to settle in, and you got to have mentors. You got to have peers, people that you can go to and ask questions. I mean, you're not going to call your client and say, hey, what's your favorite reverb on your vocal? Because I don't know. You know what I mean? But you could take it to a community. You could take it to a group. Dude, there's so many free groups. Facebook groups. There's school. You can join some free school groups. SKOOL. You know what I mean? There's tons of them. I've got one. If you want to come join mine, it's totally fine. It's free. Doesn't cost you anything. So this is what I'm talking about. You know, you want to get feedback. You want to get direction. You want to get real conversations with real engineers, because that's what we do. That's what we are. And we need to stick together, bro. I mean, we're going to talk about some AI stuff in the near future, because it's coming. It's actually here. You know, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm part of a bunch of groups, and I see some people in the groups they're afraid. They're scared. They're like, oh no, what do we do? Bro, you can't do that. You know, you can't have that mindset. You got to think, how can we embrace AI? Because it's here. There's nothing you can do about it. It's coming, and it's going to get bigger. It's going to get better. How can we embrace it as audio engineers? How can we embrace it and use it in our daily lives to make our jobs better, to make our jobs easier, to make our jobs go faster? You know, we're going to talk about that in the near future. So join some groups. Go to find a Facebook group that you relate with. You know, do some digging. Yeah, I know you're probably in a couple of groups. You're probably in a couple of communities. Awesome. If not, I've got one. I'll leave a link to it in the description. You guys go check it out. It's free. You can come in for 30 days for free. Take a test drive. See what it's about. See what the people in there are talking about. See how we're helping each other. See how we're sharing mixes. We're sharing templates. We're sharing track presets. It's awesome. So come check it out. We'll see you next time. If you want some help with your mixes, I've got some files here for you. Go mix this song. Put it in the community. Let us hear what you did. We'll see you next time. Donnie B, I'm out.